Welcome to this L&R training video for tablet computers, or simply tablets.
Alright, so time to dig into email on your tablet. When you received your tablet from L&R, it already had an email account set up with your own email address. The domain part of that address would be lrdist.com. Now you probably already have an email account for your home computer or smartphone, something ending in an AOL.com or Yahoo.com, something like that. However, on the tablet, you'll be using your L&R account. To access it, click on the email icon on the home page. It should open up to your inbox. Now everything will look different than it does on your home computer because this is an Android operating system. Look to see that the box in the upper left has your email address in it. If not, click on the little triangle in the lower right of the box and be sure your address is selected. The little indent will point to the box that is currently open. Here you can see it points to the inbox. Your emails will be to the right. If an email is shaded in light gray, as you see here, that just means that email has been previously opened. Press lightly on the screen and swipe up or down to scroll through your emails. Now up along the upper right are some icons. The magnifying glass is for search. Click on it, a search box opens. Key in a search word or phrase. We'll just do this. And you can see that any email in your inbox with that word or phrase will be available to you. We're going to back out of this then. First things first, I'm going to minimize this keypad and then I'll go back a page, back to the inbox. The next icon up at the top is the refresh button. Click on that and it'll bring up any emails that might be sitting out on the server that haven't come to you previously. The next icon is a black box with a pencil. That is the icon to click on to create a new email. Next to it are three horizontal bars. Click on it and you'll get a pop-up list comes down with some options in it. I'm not going to go through those. Those options would be different depending on what screen you're on. So we're going to close that up and then we're going to open or click on the start a new email. All of this can look pretty familiar to you, but right away the cursor is in the to spot, allowing you to put in an email address. Now you can type in an actual email address, or depending on what's in your contact list, you can do like I'll do here. I'll put in ROB, and because I do have contacts in my contact list that have ROB in their name, those contacts come up. I'm just going to click on myself here because we'll go ahead and send this email to me. If you wanted to copy this to someone, you would click on this CC over here on the right. We won't do this in that case. We'll just click on subject. I'm going to put in good for the subject. Then I am going to click next, and that will take me down to the message area. I'm going to put in a word that indicates to everyone how poor my English is and my grammar. I'm going to put in goodest. I'll click the space bar just to get the cursor beyond the word by one space. Now say I wanted to eliminate that T in goodest. To do that, I use this X over here. Pressing on the X at any time will delete the digit or space to the immediate left of the blinking cursor. So I'm going to click it once. That moves it over one space. Now it's right next to the T. Click on the X and the T is gone. Click on the X, the S is gone. Click on the X and the E is gone. And I'm back to the word good. Just for fun, I'll put that EST back in. Oops, ESST. We'll even correct that one with that. Okay. There we are. Goodest. Now, I'm not going to get into this next part too much because quite frankly I don't know how to use it too well. First I'm going to show you that this crooked arrow down here, this right angle arrow, if you see that the cursor right now is just to the right of the T. If I click this, it takes the cursor down one line. So in terms of paragraphs and such as that, you can use that 90-degree arrow. We have our message. I'll add a little to it. I'll put bad, then I'll put good again. There we go. Goodest, bad, good. Now, so we have who we're going to send it to, we have the subject, we have the message itself. What if we want to send an attachment? First thing I'm going to do is minimize the keypad, and then I'm going to click on the paper clip over on the right. It'll give me some options as to where to find the file that I want to attach. I'm going to go to My Files. Now it opens up what is called the storage folder. Inside that folder is this SD card 0. You want to click on that. That's going to open up quite a few folders, and one of those is download, and that's where you're going to want to go. Just think of it this way: the PDF files that come to you are downloaded to your tablet from L&R, so they logically would go in the download folder. So I'm going to click on that, and you have your three main folders that hold catalogs, news, sell sheets, hot items, just all that stuff that L&R is downloading to you in PDF form. We're going to click on Sales, then we'll go to Hot Deals. We'll go ahead and select that top one, Al Oliver Toy Closeouts. Say we want to send that to a customer. Now at this point, remember, we are determining which file we're going to attach to our email. So we need to select that file. To do that, I'm just going to tap that select box next to the file, and then I'm going to click Done. That file is going to come over, as you see right here, into my email as an attachment. Alright, so that's the way to use your tablet to send emails with attachments. Now up along the right, now that I have my email finished, I can discard it if I wanted to. I could save it in drafts if I wanted to, or, and this is what I'm going to do, I can send it. Off it goes to our server. It's there waiting for someone to receive. In this case, since I sent the email to myself, by pressing refresh, that email is going to show up. There it is, that top line. I'm going to open that email. Notice this, load more details. I'll get to that in a minute. But if you look at the email itself, you're going, where's the attachment? Well, back to that load more detail. For whatever reason, that shows down at the bottom of the screen, but then disappears. You have to bring it back up and click on it. Now it's going to load more detail, and then in this case, that more detail is the attachment. Okay, right now it's open to the message, which are the three words we had put in. I'm going to click on attachment, and there you have the Al Oliver Toy Closeout. I'll click on it. Well, here we go. It's going to ask me how I want to complete this action. I'd want to use that Repligo reader. I'll just, in this case, put just once. And there it is. So, again, if you have a customer you want to send something to, you just have to start the email and then find the attachment, or find the file that you want to attach to your email. And we will go back one more, and we're to our inbox. Remember, up in the right-hand corner, this triple horizontal line will always be available to you to give you some other options. If you wanted to sort these emails in a different way, you'd have that choice by sender or by date, oldest, most recent, whatever. So you have those options just like you do in your home computer. There might be something else up here to show you, but you know, something like view mode or delete all. Font size, I've got it on large right now, but you could actually put it on huge Now, most people wouldn't want that, but I'm going to go back to font size and change it back to large. And there you have it, a look at emails. Now, there's one more thing I want to show, and here it is. I'm going to open this email from Jeannie Hoft. She is with CoverGirl. Her email address is up here at the top. If I click and hold that, it brings up that opportunity to create that contact or even to update an existing contact. So if you want to add contacts to your contact list, that's a good way to do it. Now you can also do the following, and this is kind of weird with the Android system, but kind of the last thing I'm going to show you. I'm going to actually get out of emails. Believe it or not, Contacts is actually a separate app. It's not even, technically, it's not even in your email. So I go up to the app box in the upper right hand corner and I look for Contacts, and there they are. I'm only showing a few in here, but I actually have more in the system because of my Google account. But if I wanted to create a new one, I would just press on the plus sign. It would give me the opportunity to put in a new contact. So, kind of weird that it's in a separate app, but that's the Android system. I'm going to get out of that all the way back to my home page. And really, that concludes this tutorial on emails. We'll be getting into some other things coming up, and one of those will be this Repligo reader, which is going to be an intricate part of your use of the tablet.
Thanks for viewing this L&R training video for tablet computers.